What stands between you and some of the most impressive pre-Hispanic architectural structures in Mexico? I'll tell you in a second. First, we're going to explore the surroundings and enjoy everything that can be enjoyed, because shortly we will be starting the ascent to the Hill of the Idols, where such archaeological zone is located. The cultural richness of Malinalco goes far beyond its archaeological area. Starting with the Convento Agustino. It has been closed to the public for about 6 years now, but you can still enjoy its vast gardens and its surroundings. There is a chapel right next to it, but be aware, if there is an event going on, you will not be able to enter. There was a quinceañera and I wasn't allowed to go in. At least from the outside you can admire it without any issues. Located in Estado de Mexico, Malinalco is largely recognized for its archaeological area and encompasses a complex of pre-Columbian structures, including a temple that is carved into the side of a mountain, kinda like China, Egypt, and Petra, but on a smaller scale. The first obstacle we face to get to the archaeological area is this delicious ice cream, but nothing that compares to what I'm going to show you in a moment. And on the way to the archaeological area, you will be able to find endless distractions that could keep you busy and never reach the desired destination. There are shops with all kinds of trinkets, sweets, souvenirs, and a few other things. You will also find different places where you can stop to eat delicious dishes to have energy for what is to come. The streets absolutely walkable under their respective 30 degrees Celsius. In almost any part of the year, Malinalco would look totally green, but it just so happens that I came just before the rainy season, so it is not as green as you would find it in other seasons of the year. In any case, when you come, do not forget to wear a hat or bring an umbrella with you, and very importantly, a good bottle of water, absolutely necessary. Next up is a must, the Museo Universitario Dr. Luis Mario Schneider. The place is a beauty to behold. Located on the corner of Amajac Street and Agustín Melgar, just a few meters from the entrance route to the archaeological area in the Santa Monica neighborhood. The museum disseminates the culture, customs, and traditions of the municipality of Malinalco, made up of 7 rooms, temporary and permanent exhibition, within which are located the rooms of festivals, rainy season, stratigraphic section, underworld, dry season, and Cuauhcalli, which consists of a reproduction of the facade and interior of this temple. The main purpose is that people know the interior of the enclosure, because guess what? Here's a cruel spoiler. Currently, you cannot enter the original temple because of conservation reasons. They no longer allow you to climb the stairs that you could before, and at least from the outside, you could contemplate the inside of the temple. So here's some advice. Once you get to the archaeological area, go up to the truncated pyramid, and from that point, it is the closest you will have to take a look inside the temple. Even then, it's not very clear. That's why I would recommend that you don't skip the visit to the museum. Besides, I'm sure you're going to love it. Luis Mario Schneider was born in Santo Tomé, Argentina in 1931. He became a determined promoter of culture and art in the Estado de Mexico. He lived and worked in Malinalco for the last 30 years of his life, where he actively participated in community life. He died in Malinalco in April 1999 and was buried here. Dr. Luis Mario Schneider shared with a large part of the inhabitants of Malinalco the desire to have a museum that would talk about the wealth of cultural expressions and natural singularities that coexist in that place. The Universidad Autónoma del Estado de México was given to the task of carrying out the project and the necessary steps before the National Institute of Anthropology and History and before the municipal and state governments, so that the existence of that museum was a reality. The Malinalco Archaeological Area shares important information about the ancient Mesoamerican civilizations that once thrived in the region. The site dates back to the late Postclassic period, AD 1200 to AD 1521, and is primarily associated with the Aztecs. It was an important religious and ceremonial center dedicated to the worship of several deities. The highlight of the Malinalco Archaeological Zone is the impressive temple known as the Cuauhcalli. This temple is carved out of the solid rock of the mountainside and is adorned with intricate bas-reliefs depicting feathered serpents and other mythological figures. Its architectural design and craftsmanship are remarkable, making it a unique and fascinating site. Well, I am not counting, but this is supposed to be over 400 steps up to get to the archaeological area, but it's totally worth it because the view is incredible. Love it. Absolutely love it. Totally worth it. Well, just a few minutes ago, I was walking on the flat surfaces. It was nice, it was peaceful, and more than anything, I was very comfortable. Comfortable as I could be, and everything looked nice. But there's something else to look at. It's a new place, which we will not find at street level. It is necessary to climb up, to suffer, to sweat. But this is the only way to get to the top and look at something new, something majestic, as I hear. If this is the only way to get to that point, I think it's all worth it. Do you want to look at something majestic? Do you want to live the experience? If the answer is yes, you have to climb up, you have to go up, you have to sweat if necessary, and you will get the payoff. So just keep moving forward, because eventually we'll get there. There it is. Malinalco was considered a sacred place in Aztec culture. It was believed to be the home of the god Ostoteotl, associated with fertility and creation. The site was used for religious rituals, initiation ceremonies for eagle and jaguar warriors, and other important rites. The temple complex and surrounding structures served as a focal point for Aztec spirituality and played a vital role in their religious practices. At the foot of the entrance to the temple, we find a huge forked tongue lying. To the east of the door, we can appreciate the beautiful sculpture of the head of a unique warlike serpent, on which the remains of a warrior statue rest. To the west, there is another sculpture in the form of a huge pedestal, symbolizing a tlalpanhuehuetl, or war drum, on which, in the same way as the previous one, are the remains of the sculpture of another warrior. Apparently both had the function of banner holders. The entrance is impressive since precisely through the orifice of the mouth of the serpent carved in the axis, as in other Aztec buildings, one enters the enclosure, although here in Malinalco the figure takes on a special drama, since the huge forked tongue serves as an entrance mat. This temple is extraordinary inside. On its floor, there is a kind of bench that surrounds the space in the form of a hemicycle, where two eagles and an ocelot between them are accommodated. In the center of the enclosure, there is another eagle in the same attitude as the previous ones, and behind it, a round hole where it is believed that the heart of the sacrificed was deposited. The preservation and exploration of the Malinalco Archaeological Area contributes to the cultural heritage of Mexico and provides valuable information about the indigenous civilizations that once flourished in the region. The site offers a glimpse into the religious beliefs, architectural techniques, and artistic expressions of the ancient Aztecs, fostering a better understanding of the culture and history. The Malinalco Archaeological Area attracts visitors from all over the world who come to appreciate its historical and cultural significance. The site serves as an educational resource, allowing people to learn about Mesoamerican civilizations and the architectural achievements of the Aztecs. Tourism contributes to the local economy, fostering cultural exchange and appreciation. It stands as a statement to the rich and complex history of Mesoamerica, and I am inspired as well as awed and increasingly appreciative of the achievements of ancient civilizations.
Climb. Climb with me, climb.
In summary, Malinalco is one of those places that have everything. Magic town atmosphere, with all its cultural and gastronomic splendors, and a hint of mystery. Colors, flavors, smells that will leave you enchanted. Make it a plan to be here soon to enjoy your magic town, Malinalco. And as always, thank you for watching.